I'll tell you this, every Christmas or birthday, I felt the pressure mounting.
Seems the single life might not be going as smoothly as Tia Mowry hoped, as recent developments suggest she may be reconsidering her split from ex-husband Cory Hardrict. Despite the couple's efforts to co-parent their 2 children since Tia filed for divorce in 2022, Cory appears uninterested in reconciling and recently made some pointed remarks that many interpret as shade toward Tia. The divorce announcement initially took fans by surprise. Tia shared the news on Instagram, stating, "I have always been honest with my fans, and today is no different. Cory and I have decided to go our separate ways. These decisions are never easy and not without sadness. We will maintain a friendship as we co-parent our beautiful children. I am grateful for all the happy times we had together and want to thank my friends, family, and fans for your love and support as we start this new chapter moving forward in our lives." To the public, their relationship seems solid, with a picture-perfect image of marital bliss. The news of their separation sent shockwaves, as many believed they were a couple built to last. Tia's hopeful message of an amicable split further fueled expectations of a peaceful transition. However, as time passed, it became evident that things weren't as harmonious as initially presented. Though Tia refrained from disclosing all the details behind their breakup, she hinted at underlying issues, including financial stress. Observers familiar with their relationship were not entirely surprised by these revelations. Tia had long been recognized as the primary breadwinner, a successful actress well before meeting Cory. She was already a household name due to her lead role on the hit sitcom Sister, which propelled both her and her twin sister Tamara to stardom. Meanwhile, Cory was still establishing himself in the entertainment industry. This dynamic of Tia being the established star while Cory worked to build his career may have contributed to an imbalance over time. The strain of being the primary financial provider likely took a toll on Tia, especially amid disagreements about money management. Though Tia never explicitly blamed finances for their marital issues, her comments implied that the divide over financial roles was difficult to navigate. Cory himself acknowledged the pressures he faced during their relationship. In a past interview, he admitted feeling compelled to propose before he was financially prepared, highlighting the societal and personal expectations placed on him as a man. Balancing these pressures with their public life likely compounded their challenges. Despite their separation, Tia and Cory initially managed to maintain a respectful relationship for the sake of their children. Their co-parenting efforts seemed to reflect a commitment to ensuring stability for their family. However, recent tensions suggest that lingering issues may be disrupting this equilibrium. For many fans, it's surprising to see Tia seemingly seeking reconciliation, as early assumptions painted Cory as the one more likely to push for a reunion. After all, it was Tia who initiated the divorce. Yet life post-separation doesn't always follow predictable patterns, and personal growth or changing circumstances can shift perspectives. Whatever the future holds for Tia and Cory, it's clear their story is far from over. Public attention on their evolving relationship continues, fueled by both their past as a beloved celebrity couple and their current drama. As they navigate this next chapter, one thing remains certain: balancing personal lives and public scrutiny will remain a challenge. Only time will tell whether reconciliation or a more permanent separation lies ahead for Tia and Cory. For now, their journey continues to captivate audiences as they navigate life, love, and co-parenting under the spotlight.
I'm gonna tell you this, every Christmas or birthday, I felt the pressure mounting because she would look and it wouldn't be no
Every Christmas,
no,
Cory?
not
that's
every.
not true.
I think up until the last year, she had a birthday. I think she was expecting like something.
Last year, what?
Before it happened, before we got engaged.
Like year.
No, I remember.
6,
I felt
7?
the pressure, and we would talk about it on the phone. She would throw little hints like, you know, like that. It's probably not gonna work out if he ain't trying to marry me. Like, what are we doing? We just dating, and she don't date, and you know, and so I was kind of like, man, you know, I have to marry her. But it wasn't like I didn't want to marry her. I just wasn't ready financially. I'm be honest. I felt like I was afraid. I was scared. I was just like, man, you know, this is serious. But then I said, you know what?
But I think we have to bring.
Babe.
Sorry.
So I went back to my old saying of what brought me here. what brought me here was faith on that plane was $75. And I said,
this
okay.
Is nice to know. We never saw this.
No, but so I said, well, you know what? Money's not everything, you know, and people think that it is, or that's what, you know, you'll get fake people and fake friends and all that with money. But I said one thing. I said, you know what? I got faith, and that's one thing I never waver is my faith and my belief in myself, God, my mother, heaven looking down on me. I said, you know what? I'm gonna step up and make a move, and God gonna take care of us. And that's just the honest truth. And I said, I'm gonna get a ring. I didn't have a lot of money, but I got a really, really nice ring. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna make this happen. And that's the truth. I said, I love her. She loves me. It's real. We'll make it work no matter what. I don't care what people gonna say. They're probably, why are you marrying this broke? You know? I said, whatever. We gonna make this work.
Despite Cory's initial struggles, Tia seemed perfectly fine with their arrangement when they got married. Couple remained together for 14 years, and for over a decade, Tia embraced their setup, continuing to thrive in her career while supporting Cory as he worked to establish himself. However, over time, something shifted. Tia began to feel the weight of being the primary breadwinner, and it started to bother her more than she initially let on. Subtle signs of her discontent began to emerge, particularly on social media. Though Tia never directly called Cory out, her actions hinted at her growing frustration. On one occasion, she liked a video shared by the Neighborhood Talk that discussed the challenges of being with a partner who does not contribute financially to the household. For many fans, this gesture seemed like a clear indication of Tia's feelings. Fans quickly connected the dots, speculating that Tia was sending a message about the dynamics in her own marriage. While she never publicly confirmed or denied these speculations, her subtle moves painted a picture of someone growing increasingly tired of carrying the financial load alone.
So happy we live together. I'm excited to pay our first bill. You know the rent's due, right? Who on earth is excited to pay bills? And what do you mean together? I mean, you live here, so you're not gonna pay it. Wait, what? So what would you do if I wasn't living here with you? What would you do? I would pay the rent and all the bills. Exactly. So why do you need me to pay the rent and the bills if you can do it by yourself? It was your idea. It was your idea to move in together, so you're not gonna help pay any bills. You know I'm in between jobs. You know I done put in 5 applications. And why'd you move in with me with no? So why you gonna kick me out? I thought you loved me. Love don't keep the lights on, but love keeps our relationship on. Is that not worth anything to you? It's worth something to me, but I'll have a job within the next 6 to 12 months. 6 to 12 months? What am I supposed to do till then?
Tia didn't just stop at liking the video. She took it a step further by leaving a shady side-eye emoji under the post, making her feelings loud and clear. The internet quickly caught on, with fans speculating that Tia had finally reached her breaking point over Cory's lack of financial contributions. Many believed she had grown tired of carrying the financial load and was ready to move on. While Tia mostly kept things classy and focused on moving forward, Cory seemed determined to complicate the divorce proceedings. He reportedly attempted to challenge their prenuptial agreement, claiming it was signed too close to their wedding and possibly under coercion. Cory even requested alimony, which drew significant backlash from fans who criticized his actions after all Tia had done for him. Some speculated that Cory's motives weren't solely about money. Perhaps he was stalling the divorce in hopes of reconciliation. However, when the court threw out their prenup, Tia decided enough was enough. She filed court requests to secure everything she was entitled to, including airline miles, credit card reward points, and assets tied to her business ventures. Tia's message was clear. She wasn't settling for less. Realizing the intensity of the battle, Cory eventually backed off, allowing the divorce to be finalized without further drama. Both Tia and Cory walked away from the marriage, each ready to move on. Despite the messy proceedings, Tia's resolve to protect her interests and start fresh stood out. Marking the end of a tumultuous chapter for the former couple after their divorce, it became clear that Tia Mowry wasn't about to let anyone walk all over her without a fight. Although Cory Hardrict reportedly hoped for reconciliation, Tia seemed resolute in her decision to move forward without looking back. Less than a year after she filed for divorce, their separation was finalized, marking the end of a 14-year marriage. With that chapter officially closed, both Tia and Cory faced the task of stepping into their single lives and figuring out what the future held. Despite the drama leading up to their split, Tia and Cory managed to maintain a level of civility for the sake of their children. While there were undoubtedly moments of tension, they did not let the mess overshadow what they had built during their years together. Tia, in particular, took the high road when reflecting on their marriage in interviews. Rather than labeling it a failure, she described it as a valuable learning experience. "My marriage was a success," Tia shared during an interview. "I look at it like a curriculum when you're in college or high school. You're learning, growing, evolving, and creating. I was able to create with Cory some beautiful, amazing children. The end of that curriculum, there's a graduation, a celebration. That's basically how I'm looking at it now." Tia challenged societal notions of success in marriage, emphasizing that longevity doesn't equate to happiness. She asserted that growth, happiness, and personal development were far more critical factors in defining a successful relationship. While she maintained grace and positivity, Cory appeared to struggle with the fallout. Online, Cory openly expressed his ongoing love for Tia and their family, making heartfelt statements about his desire to reconcile. However, rumors began swirling that Tia had moved on and was possibly seeing other men. Cory didn't take these reports well, visibly frustrated during an Instagram live session where he addressed speculation. "Y'all wild," Cory commented cryptically. "I don't know nothing about no boyfriend. Maybe y'all tell me. I have no idea." Though he did not directly mention Tia or the rumors, his energy was palpable. Cory also took the opportunity to refute allegations of infidelity during their marriage, stating firmly that did not happen. His denials were passionate, as he insisted that he would not allow false narratives to tarnish his character. While Cory's candid comments revealed his continued heartbreak, Tia showed no signs of wanting to rekindle their relationship. In fact, she made it clear that moving backward wasn't an option for her. When fans speculated about reconciliation due to her public comments about the challenges of dating after divorce, Tia swiftly shut down the notion. "Just because the dating life is complicated doesn't mean I'm going back to something that no longer served me," Tia said, using the analogy of pursuing acting roles to illustrate her point. She emphasized that persistence, even in the face of obstacles, was crucial. Despite the difficulties, Tia faced the dating world head-on. She humorously shared her struggles on TikTok, highlighting the chaos of modern dating after 14 years of marriage. Whether dealing with awkward dates or bizarre direct messages, Tia embraced the journey with grace and humor. However, rumors swirled when Tia was spotted wearing her wedding ring again, sparking speculation about a potential reconciliation. Cory's team was quick to clarify that their co-parenting relationship remained strong, but there were no romantic developments between them. Beyond her romantic life, Tia faced other challenges post-divorce, including a strained relationship with her twin sister, Tia Mowry. Although they were once inseparable, the twins appeared to grow distant following Tia's separation from Cory. In her docuseries Tia Mowry, My New Act, Tia openly discussed the emotional toll of the divorce and her efforts to rebuild her life. "Being alone has been the most challenging part of my divorce," Tia admitted, reflecting on the absence of her once constant support system. "It's times like this when I wish my sister and I were still close, so I could just pick up the phone and call her." During the holiday season, Tia's reflections on social media further highlighted her emotional journey. Posting a picture of herself with her children, she shared the mixed emotions of co-parenting during the holidays. "Co-parenting during the holidays is a journey filled with mixed emotions," Tia wrote. "It can feel challenging and lonely at times, but I've found beauty in it too. It's an opportunity for my kids to build relationships with both parents and for me to discover myself." Post sparked conversations among fans, especially when it was revealed that Tia and Cory had spent Christmas together. Some questioned the authenticity of her single mom narrative, given their apparent holiday unity. An insider later claimed that Tia had been making efforts to rekindle their relationship, including suggesting couples therapy. However, Cory reportedly shut down these advances, expressing his desire to keep things amicable but purely focused on co-parenting. Despite her struggles, Tia has remained determined to carve out a new path for herself. Her journey reflects resilience and growth as she navigates life post-divorce, focused on building a future that prioritizes her happiness and that of her children.